Maybe things in your life seem to pass just so quickly, and you often find yourself doing different routines or everyday habits. You may also have experienced those times when you feel like things, just didn't happen, at the right timing, which could have made you feel bad. It made you regret, whatever happened. Everyone has experienced such moments in their lives, in one way or another, and so it could be labeled as normal. But given, inevitable circumstances, what are we expected to do, right? So how do you define perfect? Webster's dictionary defines it as having all the required or desirable elements, qualities, characteristics, as good as it can possibly be. We're always reminded by God that everything He allows to happen in this world, He is the one that allows it all to happen. He allows it all to happen at His choosing. God has set the right time for everything. Maybe the time when a close friend calls you to ask you for help on homework, or the time when you learned that you got a high score on a test or a quiz. However, there are also times that might be hard and difficult. That you might have that experience where you felt that everything was just not the right time. But believe it or not, that's exactly the perfect timing that God has set in your life. We may not understand why things do happen in the way that they do, but it's simply because God has given us the desire to know the future. He never gives us the satisfaction of fully understanding what He does, because this is where the concept and the idea of faith and hope come in. Because we will not truly understand what He's doing, and all we can do is accept, that everything does happen in God's perfect timing, and that we just have to wait, to believe that He is in control, and be hopeful that great things are indeed about to happen. One sure thing that I know is that what God does is to make us, stand there in awe of, how amazing and how perfect He is, and given the fact that we're happy and we can be the best that we can be in our lives. Whatever happens or can happen has already happened before. God can make the same thing happen again and again and again, simply because that's God, and what God does shall last forever. Things may not happen exactly, the way that we want them to be, or the way, or they may not happen, at the same time we think is, the best time. But it all boils down to still trusting God, still trusting in His perfect timing, that what's important to Him will be important to us. A very special friend of mine has taught me, that God doesn't put you through hardships, or, He doesn't put you through any situations that you can't handle. God also doesn't give you hardships or pain or sorrow, but He gives you opportunities to grow. Have you noticed that when something bad happens in your life, you have that ability to learn from that experience, and when that same experience comes again, you have that, you have an idea as to how you can cope or react to it. And that's just how God works. God wants us to learn each and every single day. He wants us to understand that not all things are easy, but some things that we work on, they're important, and it'll help us, understand why things happen. There's 5 steps that I take when I'm feeling down, or when I feel that things aren't going right. The first step is to calm down. Clear your mind of all things. Don't listen to anything. Just clear it. The second thing is to pray. You know, to tell God what you have in your heart, what you have in your mind. You know, so that He can understand, you know, what's going on in our lives. Third step is take a deep breath. No. It's a proven fact that when you're taking a deep breath, after the fifth breath, your body experiences, and it experiences like a great relaxation. The fourth step is to think of God's great plan for you. To know that God has something better in store. That even though you've hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. And the fifth and most important step is to smile. You know, God always wants us to smile. You know, that's what God wants for us. You know, He wants for us to be happy. You know, what I've learned is that even a fake smile can lead to a real one.